But the first ball of this Division 2 match between Gloucestershire and Middlesex is about to be sent down by Matt Taylor, and it's clipped into the onside by Robson. Matt Taylor is taking his time at the end of his mark before running in and bowling. That's clipped away for 4 by Robson. First runs off the bat, and it will be a boundary.
Here comes Shaw, he's in, bowls, and this is run down to the vacant deep third for 4, and De Carey's is off the mark with a boundary. Middlesex 8 without loss. Well, it's got this green patch in the middle, hasn't it?
An enormous part of the T20 win last year. I think that was rather welcome news. That's slashed away, and there's going to be a rebound catch. There is. What an extraordinary dismissal that is. Matt Taylor has struck. Robson goes for 4. Aries will face up to Taylor for the first time. Taylor bowls to him a short ball, and that's whacked away for 4 through mid-wicket. Taylor bowls a fuller ball, and that's thumped on the drive by De Carey's down through straight mid-off and over the boundary rope. It was likely to be cloudy all day. Taylor bowls, and that's a wonderful shot from De Carey's, just rocking back and driving in punchy fashion off the back foot through extra cover for 4 runs. As the weather improves.
Shaw's around the wicket, he bowls, and forward goes Holden, driving down the ground, and that'll be 4 runs. Mid-on had a lunge at it to try and stop it. It's uphill all the way, but it was well struck. It was full face of the bat to bowl in the start of his 5th over, number 11. De Carey's is on 17 from 23. He's deep within his crease, De Carey's, and he pulls hard through mid-wicket for 4. It's a lovely shot. Is there a slight ridge midway through his run-up?
Yeah.
He's in, bowls, and this is short and cut away by De Carey's. Lovely shot for 4, back at a point. And he's enjoying the pace of the ball coming onto the bat here, isn't he? He's on to 25 off 28, 40 for 1.
Murphy to complete the over bowls. Flight to delivery's clipped in the air and just wide of Phillips at short leg. That was a shot from De Carey's which just looped off some part of the bat. Zaman Akhtar will come into the attack for the first time from the Chapel end over the wicket to the left-handed Holden, who's on 9. Yeah, Gloucestershire need to be making further inroads as this Middlesex lineup keeps coming at you, and that'll be a boundary as Holden glances the ball down to fine leg.
Here comes Taylor, bowls, that's whipped away. What a shot that is by De Carey's. That's a glorious drive, just wide of mid-on, real whip of the wrists.
As Akhtar bowls, shorter ball, and that's not been where to bowl to Josh De Carey's. Anything higher than his rib cage. Taylor in to Holden, who's nicked that one, he's gone. That's the wicket that Gloucestershire were after. And Matt Taylor, it is who struck. He's got both wickets. That time Holden definitely just probing away from his body at a ball that everybody else does that, I feel, if I start doing it. Sun's out, and Williamson brings out a flowing back foot drive through cover point. Teams put something into the pitch. Akhtar in now, and that's whipped away. That'll be 4. De Carey's is looking in fine fettle here with some of the shots that he's playing straight out of the middle of the bat. Whipped out through mid-wicket, never left the floor.
Restructure that would be quite entertaining, I think.
Shaw gathers bowls, and that has been forced by Williamson through extra cover for 4 runs. It was just a little bit more of an aggressive push at the ball than...
Maybe concerned that he might get cut like that.
There it is, and it's 4.
What do I know?
There's nobody out at deep cover. There's a deep backward point, but Williamson has just rocked back. Murphy now bowls, reverse swept by De Carey's, and that will spin its way down past deep backward point. Murphy in, and there's his 50. De Carey's turns it past short leg, well in front of that fielder to deep mid-wicket, and that is an 81 ball 50 in the end for De Carey's. But
Neville Road on Williamson playing for Gloucestershire as he's forward now, driving through the covers. Goodness me. Projectile pierces its way across the top of the grass in between extra cover and cover. 111 for 2. Full straight and turned through the 2 mid-wickets by De Carey's, and that will be 4 more to the lowest point of the ground here at Cheltenham College. He moves to 58.
Any side in the division.
Full straight onto the pads. De Carey's looks to turn through square leg. He's gone LBW. Well, I have to say, that wasn't an attempted clip through a straight mid-wicket. That was an attempted clip through square leg.
Now 40 minutes away from it. Actor bowling, and this is stroked off the back foot by Williamson. He's got the ball going down the hill. Ollie Price is in pursuit of it, but you just won't catch it. It's just timed too well.
139 for 5, as for 3, sorry, as in comes Cheltenham bowls. This is clipped away wide of mid-on. That's going to be 4. Cheltenham College today, the sun is out as Charlesworth is in and bowls, and that's a lovely shot straight down the ground. Glorious from Williamson, and that's his 50. First class 50, and the bad news, Gloucestershire fans, is he has a good conversion rate, 44 centuries.
Actor bowls, and Williamson knocks this one away. Might get 4 for this, and he does, between square leg and long leg. And again, it's just a... But he's gone for 36 here into his 6th over, and he just started his 6th over. Actor bowls, and Williamson drives handsomely through extra cover for 4 more. That might be the best of the lot, but there's plenty to pick from. No play.
So, yeah, full ball driven away through the covers powerfully as well by Williamson. He's on to 70. Sweeper out there, no chance catching that up. There's
that sort of went through your mind.
Van Buren's around the wicket, bowls, and this ball's driven over the bowler's head. And how far's that gone?
Sixer into the sight screen.
Me.
There.
By whom?
By Williamson.
This ball's cut late by Williamson, and this could be 4 more. And if Williamson continues to do this to the spinners, what was that? Big 15 minutes here, mate. 15 minutes to tea. Van Buren's around the wicket, bowls. Williamson's down the track, and he goes over his head again. That one's surely going to go all the way. He's given that more. Not much, but just a little bit. Cover at a mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, deep square and long leg, and this is swept in the air towards... Oh, he's not a deep square, actually. It's I saw the head of a player down there, but now I lean forward, I can see he's not in white, so it's just the... It was a rather large, was it feather or something? Rather large white something or other. There's a few of them, actually.
Van Buren bowls, edged by Deploy, and it flashes wide of the slip and down towards the boundary, and it will get there. There's basically no space.
Deploy on strike as forward goes the left-hander, turning Murphy through square leg, just fine at the mid-wicket Price. I thought he might get around to make that an uncomfortable single, but not so.
Matt Taylor, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 32, and Ben Charlesworth has the other wicket, trapping to Carey's LBW for 58. Here comes Taylor to Deploy. He's struck on the pad, but going down the leg side. And Taylor in, Deploy drive straight. Taylor gets a hand on it, helps to slow it down, and then one of those awkward dives from...
Is the current run rate as Murphy's around the wicket from the College lawn end. A cry of catches, that's powered through the covers in front of extra cover.
Well, change.
Here's Murphy around the wicket, and there's the century. Kane Williamson steers a single out to deep square, 100 off 104 deliveries, 12 fours, and a brilliant century for Kane Williamson. Back-to-back centuries in his first 2 first-class innings for Middlesex. There's Taylor bowls and an open-face drive from Deploy. Square of the wicket for 4, lovely shot. He's into the 40s. Middlesex are 2-8 for 3.
Relegation.
Taylor around the wicket, he bowls, and that's driven. That's the cover boundary by Williamson, just a single. He's on to 104. They've slowed him right down. He's only 104 from 112 now.
Could be a great season to finish bottom of Division 1.